Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video, we're going to be going over a Lodestone post from a few days ago at this point in regards to some changes coming to purchases and subscriptions for Final Fantasy XIV. Normally, I would categorize this as don't need to make a video about it, but A, a lot of you don't read the Lodestone, and B, it might be pretty important for some of you. Figured I might as well do a quick PSA. So if you missed this post, stay tuned. So they're changing their payment processor for the MOG Station online store and Square Enix account management sites on April 23rd. Now, if your payment information, your address, and all that are up to date, you have nothing to worry about. However, if your address does not match your payment information, or if you're using certain payment methods, depending on where you live, then this is something you're definitely going to want to pay attention to. And I will read it verbatim so there is no confusion. After April 23rd, 2024, we will be confirming the address for the account for payment security purposes. You can confirm and update your registered address by logging into the Square Enix account management system and accessing the account information section from the account menu. So if you're someone like me, for example, who's moved however many times since making my account 10 years ago, you might want to go take a peek and update your address information. I know I need to do this, so I'm sure there's a few of you out there that probably need to do the same as well. Last thing you want to do is get locked out of your account with just a few months before Dawn Trail. Now, as it says, this change shouldn't have an impact on customers who have a recurring subscription. However, customer payments will begin using the new payment processor as soon as any change is made to an existing subscription plan, such as changing the payment method or setting up a new recurring subscription. We recommend making changes to your account after April 24th to prevent any disruption. So that's just a quick bit of advice that if you do need to make those changes, do it after the system changes, so that way it doesn't, get kerfuffled, I guess, in the process. Or do it before to make sure that you don't get locked out from a payment afterwards. So that's up to you. Please note that some payment methods that are currently offered will not be available after the transition. While we are planning to add more payment methods in the future, for now you'll need to choose from the available payment methods. Now, all the common stuff is here: Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Amazon Pay, and PaySafeCard. All will still work. Now, these I'm not familiar with, so I'm assuming this largely affects overseas players more than anything. They will no longer accept JCB, Carte Bleue, and SEPALV, S-E-P-A-E-L-V. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Now, of course, like I said, I don't know much about those payment methods, but if you're using them, you're going to have to find a different one, which is not exactly the easiest thing to tell someone. We recommend due diligence when reviewing charges after the change to ensure they are from Square Enix for purchases you made. You may notice that credit card charges appear differently on your bank statement, or your bank may request additional fraud verification. That is especially an important bit for everybody, because if you're like me, your bank just doesn't let a single purchase go through. It's like, bro, I shopped at that grocery store like every week for the past 52 years, and yet you think it's fraudulent that I suddenly went there on Sunday? Yeah. If you have a very strict bank, then you're probably going to run into this issue. Now, this is especially important with Square Enix. I don't know how the new payment processor is going to handle it, but historically, if your bank in any way has pushed back against a Square Enix payment in the past, especially a recurring one, it has resulted in accounts being frozen for anywhere from 2 weeks to 30 days. So I highly recommend being on top of that. Again, I don't know if that's because of the old payment processor, Square Enix's own systems to prevent them from being defrauded, or if it's just something that's like super normal. I don't know. But don't take any chances with that one. Make sure all your information is up to date. Make sure that you're paying close attention. Honestly, I might even stop my recurring subs and just wait till after the change and then make sure they're set up properly, just to avoid the possibility. Don't want to get banned with only a few months before Dawn Trail because of a silly mistake like this. In cases where a transaction is declined, you encounter error messages, or you have any other difficulties with payments, please contact Square Enix Support Center. So that tells me that you may just run into the issue that I just talked about. And I'm hoping that their support center can handle any volume of requests that are going to come after April 23rd. So this is me just giving you the fair warning video, and that is all. Please review this. Please double check everything. I'm just trying to do you all a solid with this one. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up and go update my information, which I know for sure is out of date. So thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget, we're going to have a little bit of Dawn Trail news coming soon. We have the 14-hour broadcast at 9 p.m. Pacific on Friday, April 12th. I believe it will still be at that point. And it's technically 8:30, but the live letter begins at 9 p.m. and I will be doing coverage here on YouTube. I will be live streaming on both Twitch and YouTube for that event. And so that's where we're at. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see all of you in the next video. And until then, take care.